Hi there, you know who I am. Yes, it's me again. What we've got now is a S-51 Tier 7 Soviet SPG. It's on the south spawn of Mines under the command of Apache 6467, and he's in platoon with Baseman from Hell in the AMX 1357F and Giddy Liddy in the T29. Game started. Well, this Arty, it's got the 152mm BR2 howitzer. And the reason I know that is because it's a very long barrel, and this is what got this Arty the name of the unicorn. Yep, because it looks rather like a horse's, well, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, he's loaded, he's ready to shoot, and he's now aiming at the castle grounds, and we've got a couple of enemy tanks have made their way in. He fires one quick round in, unfortunately doesn't make contact. Lost sight of one of those enemy tanks. But we've got a couple of enemies we can shoot at. Another direct hit. And he stunned the T29 at the same time. That was a good shot. Now you might be wondering why the change in the commentary. Well, it has something to do with the fact that I'm mightily peeved with a certain Canadian creator who gave a shout out to somebody else who had a channel the other day. We've obviously been in contact with him quite a few times asking if we'd give a shout out to our channel, and he didn't. We even sent him some goodies as well from our channel, and we sent him a couple of replays as well, some really good battle. And unfortunately I had to do that replay myself because it had been waiting so long. Poor guy who I actually said I'd do the replay for was wondering what was going on. Well, changing the style of the video somewhat is, well, I've decided it's probably a better idea just to change it around a bit. More of a, less of a commentary, more of a rant, because there's a lot of things going on at the moment which we're unhappy about. Certainly what Wargaming are up to with trying to get rid of Arty. That's right, he had a partial reticule there, so he probably wouldn't have got the shot on the T29, but with a full reticule he can definitely hit that Oni. He was about to get a nasty shock. Rounds out, direct hit, yep, 306 hit points. Yeah, so I'm sort of like changing my attitude towards this. Wargaming's not exactly being friendly to Arty at the moment. In fact, they're being distinctly unfriendly to us, and so I don't see why we should be complimentary to them in the future. I mean, after all, we don't even get recognition for being content creators or even community contributors. We're not even given the honour of that. We're just made friends of Wargaming, or people to be exploited more likely. So yeah, no doubt I actually have a very poor opinion of Wargaming at the moment. Very upset with them, and of course I know as well that quite a few people are now starting to leave the game and go over to other games simply because they're just getting fed up with being treated like mushrooms by Wargaming. Kept in the dark and fed bull, yeah, you know what I mean. It's a 4-letter word. Either starts with C or it begins with S. But you know what I'm up to. At the moment, Wargaming are being absolutely appalling. What they're doing is they're pandering to their tank driver customers by saying, oh, well, we'll do something to get rid of Arty. Yeah, we'll make it really difficult for them to play the game, and they won't be able to play that often. And that only just overcorrected, and he's out the game. Now, thankfully, both Giddy Liddy and who's the other one? Sorry about this. Spaceman. That's right. Get it right. They're still up in the north and they're still playing. Baseman's taking a very forward position. He's keeping a Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger at bay. And that's pretty amazing considering the enemy do have control of the castle. And that's good because that was a bit of help there from Apache to keep that Borsig at bay. He's indicating target, which of course Spaceman knows that signal. He's an Arty player, so the moment he sees those down arrows, he knows that Apache's going to follow through and try and put a round into that Borsig. And once he's stunned, oh, Borsig changed direction at the last split second and the shell missed. But he knows that if the enemy's stunned, then he can do some damage on him. Going back to that Borsig, he's definitely trying to get a baseman and it's making life difficult for him. Oh, and yeah, unfortunately he did get the better of Borsig, baseman. But Apache returns the favour and takes the Borsig out, which I'm sure baseman's happy about. And Giddy Lee's just killed the lurver. So that's not bad either. Giddy Liddy, as you know, is in the T29 and she's using that spot where there's a little dip in the ground that you can pop up, look through the bush, see the enemy cap area and the plateau above their cap. And at this moment, Apache is trying to get a shot on that Progetto and the IS-3. Yeah, so basically I've decided that, well, what the hell, if Wargaming aren't going to recognise us and they're not going to treat us friendly, then why should I treat them friendly? And I think we will probably be doing videos of other games in the future as well, so to point out to them that if you keep annoying your customer base, you are going to get a lot of people leaving World of Tanks and going to other games. And they won't be going to World of Warships or World of Warplanes, they will be going to a completely different game altogether. And yep, I will open up another channel. I've already started thinking about which channels I want to open. In fact, there's one specific one which I'm considering at this moment, which might actually be quite good in terms of generating a large number of views. But as it is at this moment, my channel doesn't get a lot of views anyway. Now, some people might infer that it's my commentary that's at fault. Well, if it is, I don't give a screw about that. You don't like the way I do these? Then tough. You don't have to watch them, and most people are not watching them anyway. I know members of my Facebook group do. Well, at least some of them do. I wish I had all of the members of the Facebook group watching them, because we've got over 3,000 members, but only about 50 of them like to watch these videos, and mostly it's the same 50 who are actually sending the videos in, or sending the replays in rather. Oh, now there's a danger. T-29's managed to make it up as far as the entrance gates to the cap area. And at this range, he's going to get direct impact, but he won't do a huge amount of damage because the alpha damage of the BR2 is only 700. Direct hit, probably not penetration, but it did hit the vehicle right on the side. And of course, that will attract the attention of the T-29. He's going to go for another shot. He's hiding behind the house at the moment, so T-29 can't exactly see him. And he's going to try and go for that Scorpion. Oh, he's looking our way. Don't think he can see us. Ah, changing position just slightly. Just to make sure he can't. The unfortunate thing is if the enemy RT hits us, then we'll know, yes, we were seen. Oh, he's got a red line. It means he has to abandon that target, and he's going for the one that was in the castle. Yes, we were spotted, and that must mean Sixth Sense is not here, because the GW Panther just hit us, or rather near missed us. And so, yeah, we're going to have to change position. If we stay where we are, the next shell from that GW Panther in about 10 seconds time is probably going to wipe us out. So the best thing to do would be to move position altogether. We spotted the T-29. Best to go back into the bushes. That Panther's dialed in on this spot. He will be firing any second. Oh, good shot! But it doesn't kill the T-29. Now get back into those bushes as quickly as you can to avoid the GW firing in this direction. Or hug that wall as much as you can, because he's not going to be able to get an accurate shot. Oh, they're capping. That's the T-29. And he's headed over this way. Now, can you get a kill with one shot? Oh, well, you don't need to. The ISU-152 makes certain of it by firing into him. And that's from quite some distance away. Okay, so we've gone back to normal play with 2 tanks down at the moment. Giddy Liddy is still in her position, so she's still doing damage on the enemy up north. We're looking to try and get a shot on that IS-3 with the nice colour job, paint job. He's trying to push a wreck out to protect him from that 45 TP. Oh, we just got hit by a stun from the GW again. He's obviously keen to get us, but this time around it wasn't close enough to do any damage, just stunned us. And it's probably a good idea to move back into the bushes so that we can avoid any further shells from him. In fact, there's a bit of a problem because we've got an SU-152 coming in from the west. That IS-3 is a one-shot now. Splash shield. Oh, didn't work. Need to change position. Otherwise the GW will get you. There's the SU-152. Here's a one-shot. Okay, so load up and get ready because you're going to get that guy. We've auto-aimed on. Just need to avoid the shell from the GW. Oh, he's gone! Our ISU-152 saved the day again and took out the interloper, but there's the GW. And we lost our gunner. Are we going to use the first aid kit to get rid of it? Get him back in operation. Get your gunner back up, otherwise you're not going to be able to dial in. Use your first aid kit. Oh, kill shot! Very nice, second kill there. But that GW, he's going to try again. Yes, he did try again. There you go. At the moment I said he's going to try again, the shell was probably already in the air. He's still hugging the rock. We're down to just 3 players. We lost Skiddy Liddy whilst we were trying to deal with that SU-152. And yeah, it's probably a good idea to change position, but will we be spotted by that T-29? Well, not with that rock in the way. There is a T-71 up there though. And we've got an ISU-152 nearby. I suspect the GW will try again. And we've got low hit points, only 42 hit points left. The ISU-152 is trying to get behind the 45 TP. Can we get a shot? I think we're just too close to the wall in front of us at the moment. But, oh, no, we can do it. And it's a direct hit and a good one. Can the 45 TP react and turn and take out that ISU? Well, we're hugging the wall just for the moment. Waiting for the reload to go through. That's the 2-minute warning. This could end up as a draw. 2 versus 5 now. We fire in and kill the ISU-152. And potentially that's a high caliber. Unfortunately, our 45 TP just took a massive hit. A massive hit. And he's taken another hit and gone. So it's now 1 versus 4 with 2 minutes to go. It could still be a draw, but he's not going to have to face 4 enemies. Well, one of course is the GW Panther, and he's up the other end still trying to kill us. And I would move from this position right now into those bushes, because at least in the bushes you're somewhat protected. Yep, and there's the kill shot from a T-29. You saw the shell from the GW Panther hit the building in front of us. He was definitely trying to fire at this zone. He probably didn't see us exactly, or maybe the T-29 did. But here's the end of battle result. Well, it was an ace tanker for Apache 6467 in the S-51. He also managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 15, a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points for his own vehicle, and a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that battle overall. And his win rate for the game was 6667. Yep, it's not the number of the beast, no. I have actually have had it confirmed. Number of the beast is 616, not 666. But anyway, let's have a look at the team score. Okay, well, we came top on damage, 3,722 hit points of damage on that one. And the next high score was the MXCDA 105 with 2719. And then the next high score after that was the T29 that killed Apache, which was 2181. When it came to kills, though, it was the T29 who did the best with 4 kills, whilst Apache managed to get 3. And then there's a whole bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, it was the SU-152 on the enemy team with 918, shared it with the T29, both got the same amount. And then came the GW Panther with 813. Now, how did Baseman get on? Well, Baseman shows here he got 850 hit points of damage, didn't get any kills, but he got 418 base XP, and his win rate for that game was 1,198, which is respectable. And Giddy Liddy, during that game, she managed to get 346 hit points of damage, but she got 1 kill, and she also picked up 246 base experience points, and her win rate was 113, which is not very high, but she did do some 456 hit points of spotting assist. So not bad at all, and for the platoon, but sadly it was actually a loss. If we see the detailed report, we can see that Apache managed to fire 26 rounds, got 13 direct hits on 1 penetration. Now, which one did he pen? Was it the Borsig? Actually, yes, it was the Borsig. He actually managed to get through the armour of the Borsig, wipe it out. It does. It's a very thin armoured vehicle, and that's why the shell did manage to penetrate. Splash 19, damage of 3,722 hit points, of which 3231 were at more than 300 metres. He received 1 hit, 1 penetration, T29, and 3 hits as a result of splash damage. Those came from the GW Panther. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did 1,144 hit points of stun assist, or 17 stuns. On the credit side, he took home 27,887 credits, and that's after getting the Courageous Resistance Award. He got 4 bonds and took home 1,689 XP, again after getting the Courageous Resistance Award. So not a bad round there by Apache 6467. Unfortunately, it was a loss. They did as well as they could under the circumstances. The enemy was raining down shells on him, and I would say actually to Apache, when the GW first located you and managed to put a round there, I think the best thing would have been to relocate completely. Either go in the bushes to your right, or even change position at the back of the map and go over to the other side of the map. Unfortunately, of course, that is the route where the ISU-152 did come up. But I'm pretty sure you would have been able to shotgun him at very close range and do quite a lot of damage to him, and might have even prevented him from coming up that route because you would have been able to get shots on him at range. But yeah, didn't work out so well in the end, but nicely played in terms of getting both the ace tanker, which was your first ace tanker, because it's got the scrolls underneath, and a Gores at a high caliber. So it certainly shows you were working your ass off, even though that GW was definitely trying to kill you. Anyway, if you enjoyed that replay, please give the video a like, do share, subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching.